you got started here, just a little bit of a
broad spectrum of what I do. I started working here actually at the pulpit back in when I was 14 years old, so in 1999. I had a few various jobs, but primarily was all working at the pulpit or the paintbrush, growing up in this, being that my dad was the past superintendent here, and a lot of my family is in the golf business. Golf was basically what I was destined to do. Got my schooling at University of Guelph, did a 2-year program there, a diploma in turfgrass management. Beyond that, I also did a short course at Cornell University for turfgrass management as well. There's a lot of soil biology, there's a lot of pest management, there's a lot of chemicals. My favorite course that I took there was landscape architecture. The design around creating a golf course and building one from not just the golf course, but the landscape components that are involved, all the natural spaces, all of those play a true role in not just why people come to a golf course. I mean, they enjoy the outdoors. So that's kind of primarily where what I truly love the most about what we do is the outdoor spaces and looking at things beyond just what's in front of you and what something can be and how you can shape the landscapes for everybody to enjoy and work with what Mother Nature and God has already created with the spaces around. I think every superintendent, every successful one out there would lead to agree to say that you've got to get your hands dirty, you got to be out there doing everything hands-on, not try to be in the limelight and go around and always be clipboard guy delegating. So there's definitely a time for that in the industry, but primarily you got to be a hands-on worker, and to this day that's how I've still managed my crew. I'm always working alongside them. I'm not going around just being a bit of a dictator. I'm working and doing the same thing they're doing. We're just as busy in the wintertime as we are in the summer. We take a lot of time for sure to spend with family, spend with friends, and have some downtime. You need to recharge the batteries a little bit for sure to be prepared for the 110 days of non-stop work. Beyond that though, I mean, we are spending time at conferences, staying up to date with current trends, industry standards, new innovations in the industry. On top of that, we're also spending a lot of time working on working on the machinery. We're working away at grinding, we are sharpening the reels, we're making sure every piece of equipment is fully serviced and ready to go for the next season. And then there's all the hardware. I mean, everything that comes off the golf course, from the flags to the tee blocks to the benches, everything needs to be stripped down, repainted, restained. Members will look at a lot of the property and see the hardware. Oh, you brought brand new stuff this year. No, it's been all refinished and done by our team inside the shop in a nice environment to allow it to look as good as it does. Been a good solid month and a half hiring and recruiting for the next season. Being that we are only a seasonal operation, we do have quite a bit of turnover. We know that the people that we employ here, this isn't their career. They're here for a seasonal job. They're just here to make a little bit of money, meet some friends, and move on. So we are successful of returning and getting about 50% of a return rate. But to most golf course businesses, for us, that's a golf course. That's 35 to 40 people returning. We're employing 70 people hourly to maintain both of these golf courses. So we need to look for 35 to 40 new people every single year. And then we try to spend a lot of time with these individuals in the spring and getting them up to date, getting them trained, and knowing what our practices are. And usually by July or August, we've got it ready, and then they're gone. And then we start it again. They were wanting to take this already great facility and bring it to the next level, move it forward with their connections, make it another staple in the golf world, make it truly known worldwide. And I think with the 1-year acquisition so far, 1 year past, they've already made extreme strides with the brand change, the new name change now, already investing in some critical infrastructure, not only just on the golf course, but in and around some of the other areas, the clubhouse renovations that we're doing in the kitchen, and soon to be more and more infrastructure items, whether it be irrigation to bunkers at the paintbrush, to the cart paths that we're doing at the paintbrush. All of these things are going to revitalize the pulpit and the paintbrush as a whole, and truly bring it back. None of that was going to happen unless the ownership group that did come in here and wanted to see this for what it truly can be, take it from what it already is and just go further. They were willing to invest the time, the money, and some serious labor times and hours to do that. Me as a golfer, I've always take pride and love playing the game. I think to do what we do well too, you have to play golf, you have to enjoy it. When I'm out there on a golf course and I'm working, I see a lot of things. but then when I go and play with my colleagues, play with my assistants and other workers, we see so many different things that necessarily members will see that we wouldn't see just working. So I promote and advocate that all my staff play golf at least once or twice a week, specifically at their home golf courses as well, just to truly see things and enjoy what we do. And we put a lot of labor time into this. It's like a third child if you have 2 kids. So it's another baby that we really truly take advantage of and try to really groom it and enjoy it. We're thankful that you decided to join the Pulpit Club, and you're in for a great life. You're in for a great resort feel, and this is supposed to be an area that gives you true relaxation to escape the stresses of your life, and you're going to truly do that here.